Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yokoman here, and welcome back to another episode of this Sevilla save here on Football Manager 2021, and we're going to kick off today's episode by looking at Patricio. Take it all in, boys. Look how good he looks. He's going to be a superstar, hopefully, in the future. Or at least that's what my scouting and youth system do believe. He's only 16 years of age, and he's a very hard worker for the team with his 19 teamwork. I love his work rate at 17 as well. I'd like his determination to be higher, but it is what it is. His personality is balanced, which isn't bad. But as a centre-back, at the age of 16, he looks very good. Might not be too long until he gets a call-up for the first team. Not the only player we need to look at, though, because we've signed a couple of players. Thomas Delaney has joined the club for absolutely next to nothing. The deals we've done in this window is great. 3.5 million for Delaney. Yes, he's getting on a little bit. Well, he's in his prime, technically, actually, at the age of 30, and he just oozes everything I want in my ball-winning midfielder. He looks superb. He's not the only player joining the club, though. Andreas Christiansen is joining the club as well. I did tweet this one out, so if you aren't following me on Twitter, down below, go give me a follow. You know what I do. Also, smash subscribe. If you haven't, do it. Do it now. But anyway, Christiansen joins the club. He's great. He's a very, very good centre-back at the age of 25 as well. He cost the club 6 million. Bargain. Absolute bargain. Now, it's weird because it hasn't given him an appearance yet, but he has played and he has scored for us already in his first appearance. He looks very good. Excited to have him here. Good bit of transfer business from us. That's all we've done coming in, and we probably won't do any more. There are a few more players that look like bargains, and we have made a wonderful free transfer for next season, but we can't register them for the Europa League, so there's not that much point. We did sell some players, though, or should I say player, and that's Fernando is leaving the club on a transfer. He's going to Flamengo for free. It just made sense. I mean, I weren't going to register him anymore. We had Thomas Delaney coming in, 34 year of age. It just makes sense. It's just like a natural progression. We get rid of a 34-year-old for a 30-year-old. But Delaney looks good. And as I said, we have a wonderful free transfer coming in next season. Andre Onana. I cannot believe we got him on a free. He wanted out of Ajax. They didn't want no money. Now, there was a buy now, but the buy now was like 30 million, which we don't have and have never had. So we're happy with this. I think this is a great deal for us, actually. I think this is a really great deal for us. I'm very excited to use him. I haven't used him this year. In fact, I don't think I've used him in the past couple of years. So it'll be nice to get to use him again in this save with Sevilla, and he's certainly an upgrade. Although we've done all right this tail end of the season with goalkeepers, he's certainly an upgrade on what we've already got. And as for results since you last saw us, we've hit a real rich vein of form, which has been nice to see. We beat Granada 2-0, Ronnie Lopez and Rakitic with a penalty. Drew against Celta Vigo, though, Koundé with an early goal. And he got one back, obviously. Frustrating 49th minute, Denis Suarez. We did keep going for it, but we just couldn't get the result. In the end, we did beat Montpellier to see ourselves through comfortably at the top anyway, so that's always nice to see. Eibar, we smashed them. We smashed Eibar 3-0. En-Nesyri, Ocampos and Gomez. We then beat that side there, En-Nesyri, Idrissi, and then we drew against Bilbao. So if you take a look at actually the league results, beat Granada, drew with Celta Vigo, beat Eibar, drew with Bilbao. Not, in my opinion, good enough. We need to be beating Bilbao and Celta Vigo if we want to be a top four side. We did then recently beat this team. Again, not going to say the name. Ocampos scoring and Christiansen scoring. And we take on Real Sociedad today. So we're going to try and get some revenge in this one, boys. Because if you don't remember, Real Sociedad did beat us first game of the season in what was an even game, but they were far more clinical than us. They're fourth in the league this season. We need to beat them if we're going to get fourth. I'm probably just going to do the one game. We'll keep this one a little bit shorter and sweeter. And then every now and then I'll chuck in double headers. So you probably get like a shorter one and then a long one. If you prefer a different format, let me know. If you want these to be longer and more long form, boom, I'll do it. If you're happy with a couple of short ones, couple of long ones, boom, I'll do it. Just let me know how you want them. Is what it is. Let's pick the team. Considering we're at home, we are actually going to start this game by going for it because we need to win it. We're getting to a stage now where we need to win these games if we want top four. It's very tight up there. I'll accept a draw now, which I shouldn't, but I do think we'll still beat the teams around us as we've done consistently this season. Rafael Santos Ball will start up top, and En-Nesyri is away on international, which is frustrating. not really what we want. But it's the situation we're in. Delaney's going to come in for his first start, and it'll be the first time we get to see Christian and Koundé together at centre-backs. I've got high expectations, basically, for this match, and I've got high expectations for this team now, considering the changes we've made. We'll submit the squad. Let's see the lineup from Sociedad, see who they're playing. It could be rough. I mean, Alexander Isaac gave us a little bit of a pacing last time, didn't he? So hopefully, he's starting. Of course he's starting. David Silva, Manos Salomon as well. This is not good. Julian Draxler. This is going to be tough. They've got a really good squad, I have to admit. I want you to pick up where you left off last time. They've got a really good team, which obviously makes this far more difficult than I would like it to be. I think we'll do extended highlights. I was just toying there between key and extended, but I think we'll do extended. Go on, Oscar, because this is a big match. This is a kind of a must-win match. Could we not kept play going there? We had the runner through with Santos Bar. Yeah, this is a big match, so we need to do well in this. We will actually go into 3D just for your guys' faces. Even though I'm not a huge 3D fan, we will use it. Ocampos there making a good run. He's a fantastic dribbler of the football. Ronnie Lopez having a great season back at the club. Oscar, Dretro Willems now. We are going to be loaning out Oliver Torres. I'm starting to think that I might use him next season when you've got players like Rakitic and Juan Mata leaving the club, so it would be handy to have a playmaker like him around, but he needs to go out long to get the game time this season. Janalu there up to Ronnie Lopez. What can we do? An early goal here would be good. He tried for the Rabona, which is not really what I wanted him to do, but it is what it is. So yeah, he's going to go out on loan and then come back next season, because ideally that playmaker role isn't a role I want to have to sign a player, although Carlos Elena's on the transfer list at the moment. The problem with that is I can't sign him now. We don't need him and we don't have the room. But in the future, he'd be very good. Rakitic now with the ball. Jetro Willems, back to Rakitic. There's a lot of space here for us out wide that we're not going to use. Willems! 1-0 to Sevilla. Oh, yes, that's very good, man. We need to go for this one today, though, like I mentioned. So we are going to play on attack. I can't afford for us to not get a good result in this one, to be honest with you. This is good play, though. Look, we're overloading in spaces, and I did say there's a bit of room out wide, and the fact that he bags that in near post is absolutely ridiculous. It's a fantastic goal. Now we'll start on extended, and if we think there's a bucket load, nearly swore then, a bucket load of highlights, we'll swap it around, but we'll start on this and we'll see what kind of result we can get. I've dropped to the DM quite quickly in the past when we've gone up. I'm not going to do that today. I've got a lot of faith in the two centre-backs we've got at the moment because they're such quality, and I've got a lot of faith in Delaney playing that ball-winning midfielder, that he's going to drop off enough to do the job and hopefully not be pulled out of position too much. Christian Porto now. They're moving the ball around nicely though. Oh, God. Goalkeeper mistake, and this is why Andre Onana's coming in. Buffon has lost it, I'm telling you. He's not the same goalkeeper that he used to be. He's absolutely lost it. This is such an easy take for him. It's a nice ball in from Porto. It's a lovely try, but just grab it, Buffon. Oh, wow. So, goalkeeping mistake. And I don't think Buffon's regularly got better than like a 6.4. So, it's not been great. But hopefully our attack today will do the job. As Santos Bar, I don't know what that pass was. Rakitic now. Oscar. We do have threats coming forward. Campos, Rakitic. Oh, how did that not go in? It was close from Oscar. Not sure how we didn't manage to find the back of the net there. Real Madrid are winning, so it just puts us off the pace a bit if we don't win this one. Rakitic with a free kick. Wasn't very good, was it? Yeah, if we don't win this one, it certainly does put us off the pace of the top four. It just gives Sociedad a bit of a boost, whereas if we beat them, I believe we'll go into the top four. See what they could do here now from the corner. I don't want back-to-back goals from them, really, because they haven't had too much. It's been all those. Ronnie Lopez now on the breakaway. Oh, my God. Go on, Ronnie. Go on, Ronnie. Lopez! There we go. 2-1. And yes, I'm wearing a Leeds top, but we play tonight, and white is the same white for Sevilla, so bugger off. And there we go, Ronnie Lopez. I mean, what a run this is. What a season he's actually having at the club as well. I'm going to chuck us down to Positivla now because I want us to attack too much. Delaney's not having a great game, which is a bit worrying. I need him to have a good game, to be honest with you. He's in there to try and stop the likes of David Silva, Manar Solomon, players like that, but we'll see how he can do. This appears to me already as if it's going to be a high-scoring game. It seems to be very open, And every time they've come forward, it's yielding an opportunity. Yanalu now up against Draxler, which is a nightmare today for him. Draxler is miles better as David Silva fires off the shot. Draxler is miles better. And we're getting a lot of highlights here. We might push this to key. Let's see what we could do from the throw-in. Oscar now. Ocampos. Back to Jetro Willems. We are improving this team, though, as we go along. And Rafael Santos Bor, I don't know what happened there. It was an absolute melee of madness. But Rafael Santos Bor, and it's 3-1. And if you remember correctly, they beat us 3-1. How do you like that, Real Sociedad's manager? Because I don't know who it is. How do you like that? Jetro Willems, he's been an inspired free transfer. So we didn't nail it with Buffon. We nailed it with Jetro Willems, though. So, and Onana, we've definitely nailed that as a free transfer. So I will take that. I think we're definitely wheeling and dealing and, great free transfer merchants. We need this win. We need to go on a bit of a run now, if I'm being 100% honest with you. I'm gonna praise the boys because I like to praise them when we're doing well. Oscar, that's not good enough, is it? Jetro Willems up to a Campos. We do actually have Baron Echea, their ex-player Campos. Oh, I thought he was in then. Thought he was going to score. We do have their ex-player in Baron Echea, so maybe he'll get a bit of a run out. He's had some game time this year, and he's looked all right when he's played, to be fair to him. Wasn't that good of a ball in. The only issue for him is Ronnie Lopez has been on fire, so it's been very difficult for him. Now, let's see how Koundé and his man deal with it. David Silva now, driven wide. Mikel Moreno was coming in. We are going to go to key because there's been a lot of highlights. Not that I'm complaining, just sometimes we play these games and you get absolutely none. And at half-time, there'll be a corner just before half-time. Rakitic will whip it in. Thought Christiansen was getting his head on that then. I thought Christiansen was going to get his head on that. And will it be a breakaway for them? Draxler now. Manor Solomon, who is quick. Solomon, he's been closed down though. Oh, they've hit the crossbar. They've hit the crossbar. Ooh, that was close. And at 3-1, I don't know if we do make the change to go more defensive. I think what we'll do is we'll see how the second half starts. So let's kick off the second half. We've jigged the boys up. Another goal there would be lovely. Christiansen hits the crossbar now. Oh, we've had two big moments there where the crossbar's been rattled. Once by ourselves, once by Real Sociedad. I'm really happy with how we're playing. I think Delaney's going to take a little while to slot in and fit into the team. Oscar now with a shot. He's at the bloody post. He's hit the fucking cheese on toast. We've hit the crossbar as well. Oh, don't score from this. Don't score from this. Well held, Buffon. He bloody caught a football. He caught a football, did Gianluigi Buffon. Oh, that's lovely to see. We will actually press David Silva. I'm okay with that one because him being as old as he is, should get away with pressing him. Looks like it's going to be Sociedad's highlight here. Can't be letting him play that ball forward. Oh, Janalu. Where have you learnt that kind of defending? Because that's not what you're good at. Rakitic now. Delaney. Janalu. Ronnie Lopez. Let's move it forward. Oscar. We've got the man coming on the outside in Janalu. Can Janalu do? Good ball in. Santos ball gets to it. Campos. Ronnie Lopez. 4-1. Yeah, we are getting our revenge here against Real Sociedad. How do you like that? How do you like that? Lovely play from us. Janalu, it was a dangerous ball in. It went to absolutely no one, but it was a dangerous ball in. Santos ball nods it on, actually, by the looks of it. Ronnie Lopez again. We mentioned that man Baron Echea, didn't we? This is why he's not getting in the squad. I'd love to play him as much as possible on the right-hand side, but he just can't get a game at the moment. Can we put more misery on Sociedad here? Janalu. Oh, Janalu. Janalu. Go on, Rafael Santos Bor. Ronnie Lopez. Ocampos. We can. The misery. The misery keeps coming. And Ocampos bags himself a goal now. And this is exactly the kind of performance that we needed in this episode against Sociedad here. Rafael Santos Bor coming forward. He slots the ball to Ronnie Lopez. Picks out Ocampos. Have some of that, Sociedad. We wanted revenge and we're firmly getting it here. Goal difference is good, isn't it? Although I think they do head-to-head and Oscar coming forward now. Is there going to be even more drama here? Oscar. Ocampos. Oh, he's at the post. He's at the post and we are battering them here. We are absolutely battering them. I am shocked at how well this is going, because it's never really gone that well, this save. We've never been like elite level performances, although Draxler's going to get free here. Now, if they score 4 goals, I will quit YouTube. I just want you all to know that right now. But they haven't scored there, but it'll be another highlight. I wouldn't mind making some subs. We'll go into that after this. Solomon now. Christian Porto. Isaac's all on his own. He's in his jolly holidays there. How much space does he need? But Buffon makes a worldie save. Let's bring off Oscar. Not had an unbelievable game. Let's bring on Monet here. We're going to take off Ronnie Lopez because he's getting a little bit tired. Bring on Barrenechea. Ronnie Lopez, I imagine, already has won man of the match. We'll leave it like that for now. And we'll just start to tie up the final moments. I mean, we've been nothing but clinical, which is shocking because I don't think I've ever only had 5 shots on target and scored all 5. It's a bit crazy how this game's gone. We've been very clinical, although they are pushing now to get a goal back. Oh, that's not bad as well. I think we might swap formation up here. I want to kind of see the game out. Let's let this highlight happen. And we'll go to the DM. Money here now. Rakitic. Jetro Willems. Maybe we won't. No, we won't go to the DM because it won't suit money here. So we'll leave it as it is as Rakitic scores a screamer. And honestly, the problem is with Rakitic is I don't know how to replace him because although he's the oldest player at the squad in the club, he's still unbelievable. He has so many magical moments like this one right here and free kicks he scores. I don't think he's missed a penalty. Wow, I am absolutely over the moon with this performance. We'll make the final sub here, and it will be Delaney. We've got him to get his first appearance. We've got him to get out there on the pitch, but he weren't playing for Dortmund, so it's going to take some time for him to build up his match fitness, for him to get familiar with his surroundings. Christian kind of dropped straight in there at the back, but I think Delaney might take a little longer by the looks of it. But, I mean, what a result this is for the boys. That's not very good, Buffon. I did not expect this. So we're going to concede here, though. Julian Draxler, obviously he scores that. There's no way he misses it. 14th goal of the season, assisted by Filip Stankovic, the Manchester City boy. And they do have a good squad, I must admit. When you look at their team, I would argue that their squad's better than ours. They played Christian Porto. All right, that's interesting. Play Porto at right back. It's definitely not a position I'd usually play in, but oh well, that's a banging result. I'm going to say well done, lads. Absolutely superb. 6 goals past Real Sociedad. And if I'm right, I think we scored all 6 shots on target. Does move us into 4th, though, which is exactly what we wanted. 23 goal difference. We're one of the best goal-scoring sides this season. I think it stems from this decision to go more aggressive in the way we play. It does help that we've got, in my opinion, better players. We will go back and see how many shots we actually had on target there. In my opinion, we certainly have a better squad this year than we had last year. Mine is even bringing the players in. The players that came back from on loan, 6 shots on target. We scored all 6. FM does work in mysterious ways. Sometimes it happens for you because they had 5 on target. And usually for me, they'd have scored all 5. But we were just on fire. We were just on our game, weren't we? And we're on a good run, if we're being honest with ourselves. We're on a good run, and long may that continue for the rest of the month and for a little while now, because I would like to just make top 4 comfortable this season and then see what we can do in the Europa League. The draw hasn't been for the knockout stages yet, has it? I don't believe it has. No, it hasn't been, so we'll find that out in the next episode. But anyway, boys, thank you very much for watching. New around here, smash subscribe, like the video, boys. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. What a win that was.